Guys, we are traveling to December 3, 2006, and we are watching the first ever ECW December to Dismember. As we know, this was a previous ECW event that they did under their own branding. And we got a classic main event.
Yes,
it is, Al. Yes, it is.
It's not. It's not a classic.
As we've got the Big Show defending the ECW World title against CM Punk, Rob Van Dam, Bobby Lashley, Test, and Hardcore Holly.
Because, what's his name? Sabu was meant to be in this match, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he got jumped backstage.
And then, I think, isn't Hardcore Holly, he took his place, didn't he?
Yeah.
You little shithead.
Well, guys, go into our show notes. It's right there. Just click it and then scroll all the way down to the very last match. And
Click
it's
on
at
the X
1.
And walk away.
Stop listening.
Stop listening. Go.
See you next year.
Yeah, see you next year. Go and enjoy your Christmas. Go and enjoy time with your family. Oh, man. Got to need another one of these.
Well, looking at my clock, it's 1:35:24, and it finishes at 2 hours 14. So we're going to be here for the next 35 minutes together, Al.
Yeah, all right.
Give us our countdown.
Yeah, right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's press play on this garbage dumpster match in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It pretty sucks that randomizer chose this one. I would have loved to have done Sean and Hunter.
Well, that's what you get for being on the. Look at them all. Look at all these people.
Yeah, it's sold out, Al.
Look at it. Look at all the arms crossed.
Yeah.
This is the most extreme crowd I've ever seen. Is this in the Hammerstein Ballroom?
No, this took place in. Let me pull it up at the James Brown Arena in Augusta, Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah.
That's home of WCW. 4 men loaded into puds.
With a tagline, you better watch out.
You better watch out. You're going to watch some shit. Elimination by pinfall or submission. Last man standing will be the ECW World Champion.
Yeah, to be honest, I've only watched this probably twice. First time I watched it because it was live. Second time I didn't want to, but I still watched it anyway. But yeah.
Is this the night that Jerry Mercury's face exploded?
No, that was the month later at Armageddon. Yeah, this was the Hardy Boys took on Eminem in a tag match. Yeah. Because that match and this match were the only two that were announced.
Okay.
Yeah, like when they were promoting the pay-per-view, that's all they had. They hadn't announced any other matches. They actually happened tonight. So you went there as a fan having no idea what you're about to see.
Right.
Would you like to know the card?
No.
Come on.
Go on.
Opening contest on a dark match. Stevie Richards defeats Rene Dupree.
Stevie Richards was on the.
Yeah, and that's when Rene Dupree was
horrible.
Becoming like this whole new gimmick in ECW, like he was a model and stuff like that.
That's horrible. That's ECW, the back, one of the backbones of ECW, and in the pre. Okay, yep. Next,
the Hardys defeated Eminem in 22 minutes in the opening tag team matchup.
Right.
We had in a Strikers Rules match, Balls Mahoney defeats Matt Striker in 7 minutes and 12 seconds.
Right.
In a tag team matchup, we had Elijah Burke and Sylvester Turkey defeated Little Guido and Tony Mamaluke with Trinity in 6 minutes and 40 seconds.
So this was like that new breed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Match number 5, Davari with the Great Khali defeats Tommy Dreamer in 7 minutes.
Fun.
And this great co-main event as Callie and Mike Knox took on Ariel and Kevin Thorne in a mixed tag team match. Which would be two heels, technically.
Yeah, I was about to say that they were heels at this time, weren't they?
Yeah.
Right.
And then we've got the, was it Wrestling Observer Newsletter Match of the Year, which is the match we're watching now.
What did you say? The match of the year?
Oh, sorry. Worst match of the year. Yep.
Yeah, I was going to say worst match of the year. This is... Now, the referee there, he's from WCW.
Yeah, they do drop his name in the matchup. He come in from the Invasion storyline.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's Big Show got there, Al?
It's a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire.
So I think they said each participant who goes into a pod is given a weapon.
Gotcha. So I think I saw one of the pods had a table in it. Another one had I think it was a crowbar. Oh, here we go. I work with fucking children.
He's eating his cupcakes and throwing around.
I'm a very bitter man here. Actually, not yet. In a couple of years' time, I'm going to be a very bitter old man with grey in my beard.
My pick to be the winner of the 2023 Royal Rumble. Here he comes.
Big Show.
No, Punk.
Oh, you think he's coming back to WWE?
Nah, no way.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell you're smoking up there on your holiday, boy, but no.
This is back when he was in really high demand of Paul Heyman, really had big things for him. And supposedly the word was that he wanted Punk to win this match by eliminating everybody.
With the Anaconda Vice.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can just see him trying to sell it to Vince. No. So Punk gets out Van Dam, and then Punk gets out Test.
Yep.
Punk then gets out Lashley.
Yep.
And then he gets out Holly. And at the very end, he taps out Big Show.
With the Anaconda Vice.
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel uncomfortable for the one that's going to have a table in there, because that won't be really comfortable with a massive table behind your back.
No, it's not. No. No. Oh, we're closing the door there, so he's...
I think his name is Mickey Henson, the referee, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that guy there, actually, that was locking the door, that's the guy that his son Nicholas won the tag belt. That's that referee there, locking the door.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a WWE referee, but his son won the tag belts with Strowman.
Yes.
At that WrestleMania.
Against the bar, yes.
Yeah.
From trash to trash. Lovely. Who's next?
Test. Come on, here he comes, Al. Testicles.
Yeah, just fast forward this bit.
Are you a testicle?
No, I'm not a testicle.
I was, but... He's so thick. Look at him, man.
Yeah. Didn't he go to, wasn't this his last time here then? And he went to Impact and...
Yeah. He went to TNA for a little bit as Andrew the Punisher Martin.
That's it.
Or the Punisher Andrew Martin. Had a Doomsday Chamber of Blood match.
That's it.
Had a couple of wars there with Abyss and stuff like that, and then died, I think, within the, next 2 or 3 years, I think.
Yep. And
33, 34, I think he was.
If they turn him around again, they'll see the spots on his back. He's got a... why are you clapping him? Yeah, it's meant to be everywhere.
really going into this match, it was almost like a 6-man tag. Like Punk, Van Dam, Sabu faces, Test, and Lashley, and Big Show and Test were friends. They're working together. They're a part of Heyman's group. They're the ones that are trying to work. So it's like all men for themselves, but in the end, they want it to come down to those two.
Gotcha.
Heyman wants one of them to win. He's like the sidekick that Heyman's recruited to go with Big Show.
Oh, man, look at all the pimples on his back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a surefire sign there of steroids right there, boy.
But you think of 1999 Test. He looks nothing like that with his long blonde hair, the one that we watched, European champion at WrestleMania 17. He looks nothing like that guy here. He's so wide and thick.
Goodness.
Who's
next?
Oh, here he comes.
Oh, it's Bobby Lashley.
The Dominator.
Yep. Man has no neck. No neck.
It's nothing but traps.
Nothing but traps, but all... Oi.
What's your view on Lashley? Because they've never really covered a lot of Lashley on this show.
I like him. This time he was weird, especially because it was in a couple of months' time he'd be working with Donald Trump as well, with Austin and Vince. I don't know if that's already happened or not, but I think it might have. I don't know.
No, it was coming up. Yeah, it was coming up.
But I like Lashley during the COVID time.
Oh, yeah.
When he became the Almighty, he teamed up with MVP and he did some really awesome stuff he did. So,
Alexander and Benjamin, the Hurt Business. And
I like that stuff. I like that. And, and we don't need to talk about that stuff before when he and Sami Zayn and, Lashley's mama and his sisters and the family. See?
What do you think of the Rusev stuff with him? Remember that with Lana and stuff like that as well?
I hated that so much. It was
she's having an affair, and then they had him in the bed, and like the night kept going back and showing them in the hotel room, and you're like, what is this? What year is this?
Yeah, stupid shit.
It's all that was like 2019, I think. That was like just before COVID really spiked up, and they completely changed everything, really. So, yeah.
I like what I want to see he and Brock Lesnar do another match. I like seeing those two beat the shit out of each other. How you like me now?
Here he comes. Make me champion.
I got an idea. How about I come out and I beat the shit out of everybody and I become champion?
So Sabu's injured, and this is who Holly's replacing. So really, it's a 6-man tag. So Holly, Test, and Show against Lashley, Punk, and Van Dam.
Yep. Okay. So just for an ECW main event in a giant-sized WWE cage, we got a lot of WWE dudes in this match right now. Or from that sort of okay. Yep.
Here's a question. How would you have made this different? Like Extreme Chamber, yes, you have a weapon in the pod. How else would you have made it different? What would you have done?
None of this. None of this. Just make it a 6-man tag team match with extreme rules.
Like a 6-pack challenge.
6-man tag, and then the winner gets the pin. So let's say CM Punk gets the pin on Big Show. Or he gets a pin on Lashley. No, not Lashley, because he's his teammate. But it was a 6-man.
But you could tease a breakup because like Test might want to steal the pin, which means Big Show would lose his belt then to Test. Yeah.
Go back and look at The Rock, Kane, and The Undertaker versus the McMahons and Triple H.
King of the Ring 2000.
Do it like that, but make it extreme rules. Make it violent.
Yeah.
There's no need for this giant-sized stupid cage.
I'm different. I'm on the other side. Do you know what I would have done? I would have made the actual chamber barbed wire. Like make it kind of like a spectacle, like back, you would barb wire the chain. So it looks more extreme. So you don't want to go against the wall. You're locked inside this chained up barbed wire chamber. That's what I would have done. If at least I'm not saying replace the chain with barbed wire. But you could have at least wrapped barbed wire around the chains. And even had weapons or stuff hanging that they could lean up and pull down and stuff.
That sounds like an Impact type of thing.
Yeah.
Or an AEW or an ROH. Well, I don't think ROH would even have the budget for that. But, I don't see McMahon jumping up and down for that idea.
Yeah, it just makes me think of like Cactus Jack, what is it? Terry Funk versus Sabu in their barbed wired matchup for the title.
But the
ECW, that was the whole ring.
Yeah, but it was like the entire cage structure into like razor wire. Yeah, it's just because we're not going to get blood in this match, are we?
From memory, we do. Only one person. Yeah.
Okay. So we are an hour and 48 minutes and 40 seconds coming up. Everyone's in the ring now. We've got Bob Holly versus Mr. Monday Night, Mr. RVD.
So wait a minute. So when we told everyone to hit play at the 1 hour 35, has that been 12 minutes since was that 12 minutes of introduction?
Yep.
Okay, we should have told everyone to start now. Like, skip out all the...
Well, there was a Paul Heyman promo before this, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Where
he stood in the chamber and stuff, didn't he? And
he talked. He did an Eric Bischoff.
Yeah. Well, side note, guys, we actually have covered one match from Big Show's ECW title reign. Do you remember what it was?
Wasn't that he and Flair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their Extreme Rules match on ECW, like Tuesday TV, which featured like barbed wire and chairs and yeah.
That's a fake. That is so fake, that ECW chant. Did you hear that?
Yeah, that's
edited.
Not
the crowd.
Yeah, it's post-treatment.
Yeah. This is WCW towards the end.
Well, here we go, guys. The attendance in the arena at the James Brown Arena was 4,800 people. Now, to think, right, the previous month, which was Survivor Series 2006, that had 15,400 people, right? So let's go what came after that, which was Armageddon 2006, had 8,200 people. Now, buy rate. How many tickets, El, do you think people bought this online? How much pay-per-views do you reckon they sold? I'll give you a clue. It's between, 50,000 and 100,000.
50,000 between 100,000. It's probably, oh, wow. Okay, I'm not sure about that maneuver. Low. It's going to be low, wouldn't it?
Well, it was only 90,000.
90,000?
Yeah, 90,000 buys worldwide.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yep. And
terrible.
to compare it, the next event, which was Armageddon, had 240,000 buys. So literally nearly 3 times the buy rate. Yeah. Terrible.
Ouch.
And sadly to think, there was a rumor they were actually meant to do another event after this, but because this event overall completely bombed, they scrapped all those plans, and then Lashley went into that feud there with McMahon in the hair versus hair Battle of the Billionaires at WrestleMania 23.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, were you watching ECW at this time? This was on Fox 8, I think we were getting it once a week. Might have been a Wednesday afternoon, I think. I think we might have taped it, but I don't really think I was even watching it.
I think I lost a lot of interest in this when it became very WWE-like, where superstars like I think wasn't the Undertaker on there one time, and the Great Khali's, so they just rocked up and for no apparent reason.
Well, I think they just said that Big Show has had successful ECW title defenses against the likes of Ric Flair, Batista, Kane, and The Undertaker during his title reign.
There we go.
Yeah.
It was just weird. But because this is when Rob lost the title because he and Sabu got caught with weed on them and pills.
Yeah.
So
Rob Van Dam won the title, I think, in June, July, and then he had 2 belts, the ECW World title and the WWE Championship. He lost the WWE title to Edge, and then the next night on ECW, Heyman turned heel, and Van Dam lost it to Big Show. And then he was suspended for a couple of months after that.
Yep. I wonder who it could be.
I'm going to say Stevie Richards comes out.
What the hell was that? Was that Gong?
Yeah.
CM Punk.
Here he comes.
Let's go. Fucking hell.
Jesus. Okay. Just launches it at him.
All right, Anaconda Vice. 1, 2, 3.
This is a pretty good dream confrontation right here, though. Van Dam and Punk.
Yeah. Did they do like any programs before doing this?
I don't what the?
Fuck.
I'll throw it to you. I'll throw it back at me. What's that? It just launches it at his face.
Ouch.
And to answer your question, I don't believe they've wrestled before.
Okay.
Oh.
Because it would be an interesting program for them to do something like that.
Yeah, it's like new school versus old school.
That, and also because their lifestyles.
What the comments or?
I know what that was, Cole. I think you just listened to Tazzy as well.
I don't think he got all of it.
Oi.
Oh, that was cool.
Sort of.
I think Taz did say, I don't think he got all of it there.
Yeah. Who are the security guards? Who are those blokes?
Which fellas?
The Heyman came out before. There's some security dudes, all in like the black riot gear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they ever unmasked them. I think they were just Heyman's private security with their balaclavas under their helmets. I don't think they ever pulled the mask off and showed you who they were.
No.
Probably ended up being the Bastion brothers or something. So
I was about to say that it's... Oh, we do have blood.
Yeah, he's busted. That was from the leg drop, was it? They're trying to say. The leg drop on the chair.
Yeah.
Watch this here. Here we go. Yeah. Shit, mate. Shit.
There we go.
There's that blood. Watch this here, too. Just fucking kicks it, man.
It's one way to break his neck.
Yep. Look at Hardcore Holly. What are we doing? No. Just, oh.
Shit.
Get off me, kid.
Get off me, you little shithead.
Oh, Bob Holly, he would just scare you, wouldn't he? He's just the personality. He would be like that all the time. It's not just a gimmick. He lives like that.
Well, yeah, wasn't there like one of the sort of like locker bullies? He and JBL and Benoit used to get together and like haze all the young talents and being like absolute cocks as they were, and and now they get angry because no one respects their. Because he's like the one who paved the way for all the young wrestlers, and they should have respect for him, and everyone hates his guts.
Mm. Well, you think like a young guy getting put under him was Cody Rhodes when he come in. Yeah,
fun.
And like supposedly like they traded victories, and then even Randy Orton. I think he had like multiple matches against Hardcore Holly when Orton just debuted. I think which was 2002. I think they went back and forth on SmackDown, and yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, this is, if you team up with Bob Holly, you're going to go far. Because he's going to beat you up. Because to him, it's real.
Well, talking about real, I think it was like only a few weeks earlier, and they referenced it before. That's when his back got cut by that table spot with the street fight, or the no DQ match against RVD. It was a suplex from the apron out. The table shatters and like full on like gashed his back. He had like 26 stitches or something in his back, like perfect slice down.
Oi.
This is when like Lashley didn't speak too, so he's like he's like a mute. He's just a big muscle dude that comes in, hits you hard, and Lashley don't speak, don't do a promo. Just
wasn't he and what's his name, Fit Finley.
Yeah. They
had a program and he called Finley a bastard.
Yeah.
But he sounded like Mike Tyson, so he called him a bastard.
Yeah. It's when they were feuding over the US title, I think.
Yep.
Hornswoggle and all that. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I think his debut, he actually took on Simon Dean, which was the former Nova from ECW. And that's when he was like trying to sell like a fitness shake or something to him, and Lashley just ended up whooping him at like no mercy in like 2 minutes, and he was like this enhancement talent they're bringing in, and yeah. God, Van Dam is busted up.
Yes, he is. So we've got 10 seconds. Here we go. Got the countdown to the set. This sounds like David. Oi!
Oh shit!
Nice.
The switch in music. I'm going to say Test. Who are you saying?
Yeah, Test.
What are you about to ask?
Drop my phone. Sorry. CM Punk came out, but he didn't get... Did he use the chair that much? I mean, yes, he did that little spot with... Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh, shit, just carving him up. Yeah, no, he threw the chair at Van Dam, leg dropped him, and then kicked him in the neck as well.
Yeah. Jesus.
It's going to carve your eye off just because it's like scalping him.
He is. Oh,
Test.
shit.
I really enjoyed Test. Like when I was like you and I were first watching it 98, 99, I liked Test as a character. I thought he was really cool. Like he was like kind of trying to make him like a Kevin Nash, big dude, power bomb, similar moves that Nash was doing. He just wasn't the best seller at times, but he had an awesome elbow drop. Like his top rope elbow drop, he would just launch up and just drop it down.
Yep, big time.
That match against Shane was a classic. Remember what was it about? If he beats Shane at SummerSlam, he gets to marry Steph. But if he loses, he has to not be married. Yeah.
No, he stays out of their relationship.
That's right.
And okay, yeah, Andrew's smart. He got his hands up. Bob Holly did the same.
What's your take on the hands up, Al?
It's smart, do it, but don't make it obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at Punk. He didn't get his arms up.
Fuck, he just turned away from it.
Yeah, he took the full brunt of it, but while the two veterans in the ring there of Test and Holly are just like, no, we'll take it. We're not taking it. We'll put our arm up.
Oh, Van Dam going high. 5-star frog splash, center of the ring.
You going to get the pin?
And when this pin happens, it makes you think this is definitely Vince booking it now. Like, there's no way that Heyman would have wanted Punk out first.
Yep, this is stick it to your Heyman right here. And the crowd's going wild.
No, get ready for a mistake here. They actually bugger this whole spot up. Watch this.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, big boot. Now watch the count. And there's just confusion. Now, from what I read, that was meant to be an elimination. Holly didn't try and kick out, but the referee just stopped counting for some reason. He didn't tap the 3, and they didn't even have a ding then, and they haven't even announced that he's eliminated.
Huh.
That's such an you just sit there and go, what the? Like, okay, just move on, next thing.
I mean, he kind of saved it there where he gave Big Show the finger.
Yeah.
And the crowd just somewhat cheered.
Look how high that is. Oh. This is a pretty crazy throw. He just full on like whips him down by the hair.
I actually thought he was far out.
He tucked it in too. Yeah, like he just tucked his head at that time.
He said, good on you, Jazz. Good on you, man.
I think a Big Show just leading his arms. Okay.
What's he? Oh, my God.
Oh, shit. Here we go. Talking about elbow drops. Fucking hell, man.
Oh, my shit.
Shit, that's it. 3 eliminations in like less than 2 minutes.
Wow.
Well, technically, Hardcore Holly wasn't eliminated, but yeah.
Yeah. This we are 2 hours and 2 minutes and 19 seconds, I think, and this match is nearly over.
It's strange because it's like, this will eventually only be around for like another 4 years.
Yes,
I think it ended in February 2010 and became NXT, really. Back when it was like a reality show with like Wade Barrett, Michael Tarver, and Ryback and those guys. And it really didn't become the NXT we would know it to be until like 2012 when Dusty Rhodes come in and William Regal and those guys and Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, Usos, Cesaro. Yeah.
So the last 3 men in this match for an ECW show for the ECW title, the WWE dudes.
Yeah. Well, you think not one person there, even the referee, not one of them is ECW.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. If you could go back, erase it, who would you have put in this matchup? Who would have been your ECW dudes? Would you change anything?
Sabu, Rob Van Dam, Brian Hebner Jr.'s. Oh, no, the security. Oh, okay, they are.
So they're not letting him come out.
Okay.
Right. But wouldn't you want him to come out so then you could just cause pain with the crowbar?
Exactly. Yeah.
Or are they trying to wait for it to tick down till Big Show comes out and then they'll both get him?
Yep. Possibly. I think. Yeah. So I think you get like the all the pardon me, old school
Hmm.
ECW
Well, I reckon.
dudes.
Well, if you're saying Van Dam, Sabu, maybe chuck in Dreamer and Sandman.
That's what I mean. Tommy
Yeah.
and Tommy. I wouldn't even get Sandman in, and Sandman's not really that. Yes, he was in the main event.
Well, Sandman really had stopped wrestling, I think, at this time.
Was it? Didn't he come out and assault Eugene?
Oh, but it didn't come up on my notes because it wasn't a match, but I do believe that did happen. I think
it was.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was at One Night Stand 2, I believe. Yeah, but I think he came out and he did a program with Knox. I think.
I'm just pulling it up here to see if there was a spot because you think he would be because he's on the poster. That's his arm on the poster, holding up his kendo stick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking at my notes, I do not see anything.
Hang on, I'll just have a look. See, I think I see him.
No, there's nothing there. Must have been something separately.
So that doesn't make a lick of sense, does it?
But there was something. I know what you're referring to, but you are referencing One Night Stand with the Eugene. I love ECW, and then he comes out and canes him and stuff like that.
And then the crowd's chanting, "You suck dick! You suck dick! I suck what? What do you mean? What do I suck?" Yep.
Yeah, that was this year. That was 2006. That was the one when Van Dam won the belt, and that's when there was talks of them becoming a roster and actually having a brand, and yeah, because that was the whole Bischoff Eugene feud that they were also pushing.
Yes.
Guys, if you could see Alan's face, these drinks are going down hard, man, because he wants this over with.
This wine is so nice.
He's had a big day.
Mate, what time were you up this morning?
At about 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Yeah, same time. And we're doing this late one too, aren't we? What time is it now over in your way?
It is nearly 1 o'clock in the morning, guys.
Yeah, I'm about the same too. Oh. Are you doing anything for Boxing Day, or are you just chilling?
Nah, we're coming home though. We're going to come home tomorrow night.
I'm going shopping.
Don't go shopping. It'll be fucking packed.
Yeah, no, it'd be great. I'm just gonna fight a grandma for a PS5.
Another one? You want another one?
I don't care. I'll fight her.
Just because.
That's from my grandson. I'll fight you, and I'll fight your grandson.
Put it down.
This is my grandson. It's Bobby Lashley. I'll fight you, and I'll lose.
What? Jump up. Just
Go and get up. Just pretend. No,
I like wrestling.
I like wrestling too. Yeah, we're having a good.
Got a crowbar. Crowbar and a chair.
Bit of crowbar action.
Shoot. Just hooks it in him, lifts him up off the ground.
We got the spear call.
Count it. Here we go, Al.
Hey, look at the crowd getting behind Bobby Lashley.
Those two people standing up clapping. Yay.
Yeah.
Well, we're at 2 hours, 7 minutes, 43 seconds, and we're down to the final two competitors, Al. The reigning and defending ECW World Champion, the Big Show, Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
Look at him begging him. It's okay. You're going to have to beat him. He won't stop.
I kind of liking that lately on the old SmackDown program. We're not hearing Heyman talk that much anymore.
No, not really.
It's all about having a good Usi time.
I used to have a theory about the whole bloodline.
What's that?
Especially when Reigns, okay, just chuck it at the pod, mate.
Fuck you, you son of a bitch. You're a bitch. Fuck you, you ass clown.
When Heyman was first managing Roman, I noticed when he would come out and Roman would hold the belt up, Heyman was always looking at the belt, not Roman.
Yes.
Like, it was the title of Universal Champion. That's why he's there. And that's where I thought if he was ever going to turn heel on Roman, it would be because of the championship. It makes me think of Brock and Big Show when he beat him at Survivor Series. My client is the biggest and toughest. It's best for business for Heyman to be with someone that will give him the wins. And I just thought it was interesting that he would always be looking at the belt. And I'm like, oh, is this planting the heel kind of switch there? So, oh, here we go, Al.
What the fuck has he got in his face? What's all that black shit?
Boogers, probably.
Boogers.
Yeah.
Black boogers.
Could be.
Don't judge.
I'm going to cut you with my bat, all right? Oh.
Yeah, just a big white guy trying to beat up on a black guy. Come on. Jesus Christ.
The Duel of Fates, Al. Come on.
This is... What?
Duel of Fates. Like, dun, 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 dun. That's what I was watching.
Yeah, I know what you meant. From,
you were turning into a hate crime. I was trying to turn it into something funny.
Yeah. What, Star Wars?
Yeah. It's topical.
How so?
The new game's coming out. Jedi Survivor.
Oh, yeah. Man, that looks freaking sweet, that does.
It's funny, my oldest son is not interested. I thought he would be. Yeah. He felt really let down by the first game. And he's like, I showed him the trailer and he goes, to be honest, Tom, can't get into it. I'm still hurting from the first game. He said, I expected so much and I was so disappointed.
Wow, really?
Yeah, he expected an open world. He didn't want He didn't want this kind of linear map. He wanted a more open story with more dialogue. He never ended up finishing it too. That's how disappointed he was. He never went back. I played it twice.
Yeah, same. Yeah. I'm actually currently going back and playing it again, just to get ready for the new game when it comes out next year.
Got some blood here. Jesus.
Good.
With that plexiglass. What the?
Yeah.
Could they have just made it glass, please, just for this match? Just make it glass. Come on.
Make it extreme. Extreme. Give us glass.
Give us a barbed wire cage with glass. Come on.
Jesus Christ, he's just throwing them around.
Oh, I was right into the center of the ring.
Yep. We are at 2:11, guys. 3 more minutes of this match, and the pain is over.
No, I was going to say, do you want to wind it back to the beginning?
Go on. Let me hang on. Let me go out the back. I'm going to do some hard drugs, and then we can do this. Okay.
We'll just, I reckon, stay on the line, and we'll do Mike Knox. We'll do the Mike Knox tag match, all right?
I'm going to shit myself. Drop the dime on him.
Oh shit! DDT.
There's a guy over there doing the
what the?
Waving his hands in the air and waving like you just don't care, like the what's the name of those dudes with the tables?
Oh, Public Enemy.
Here we go.
Rocco Rock and Johnny Grunge.
Johnny Grunge.
With their double table moonsaults. Mm-hmm. And we have talked about, guys, we have referenced the APA match against them on Raw, and we will do it because it's like a 4-minute whooping on a Raw show in like 99.
Yep. I love that
he's missed it.
I love that we saw the Smash Announce team as well there too.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Heyman. Can you hear Heyman screaming there?
He's screaming, yeah. What the? Oh, yep.
Yeah. 2 and 3. We got a new champion. And the crowd goes wild. It's something new. That's why we come to. There's some dudes up the front there wearing ECW blue and red T-shirts, and they look absolutely gutted.
Just look like the stuff this were out.
They look like they absolutely someone's like taking a massive shit in their Christmas sacks.
Well, at least I would say the one thing I like about this match is the belt. I've always been a fan of the ECW title, not the weightlifting belt that Mark Henry would eventually join and bring in. That looked like a silver dinner bowl or something, like a dinner plate. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was all about. But again, it's. I wonder who that kiss was there. Was that to his missus? Was that for his mum? I wonder who that was for. But again, this is why you go to the pay-per-views to watch the belt change hands, which I don't think we've seen that happen in nearly, 3 years because of Mr. Roman Reigns.
I reckon he's going for that Bruno record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm not going to lie, I'm actually quite excited to hearing about MJF is going to be that champion that is only going to be working once a year or maybe twice a year.
Yeah, it's good.
It's so good because it's like he's saying what it was like back in the day.
And we got promo, just Pyro to finish the show off.
Pyro on an ECW show.
Yeah.
Big budget right there, baby.
I do remember that very last 10 seconds, Joey Styles is trying to say something, and the Pyro goes so loud and just drowns him out. Like, shush, you're no more you talking.
Yeah.
It's WWE programming with the Pyro. So
it's over. It's over.
Well, aftermath. All right, I got some notes here.
Yep, let's hear it.
Not long after December to Dismember, the Big Show was offered a long-term contract extension by WWE, reporting to be about $1 million a year.
Ooh.
He declined the offer, however, reasoning that he was burned out and physically hurting. On the first episode of ECW to air after December to Dismember, Big Show and Lashley would compete in a rematch for the ECW World title. Big Show lost, thus ending their feud. And he announced his retirement from wrestling, although he'd made his return to take on John Cena in 2008 at No Way Out. After the storyline feud with Big Show ended, Lashley entered a short-term program with RVD, which led to Van Dam earning a title match on Jan 2, 2007 episode of ECW. The match between the two ended in a no contest after Test interfered during the bout. Test's interference led to a storyline with Lashley leading to a title match at the Royal Rumble in which Lashley won by countout. Yeah.
Countout and the no contest that we heard before.
Yep. This was the only ECW branded pay-per-view ever produced before the decision was made to discontinue the brand-exclusive pay-per-views following WrestleMania 23 in April. Thus, this resulted in WWE reducing the amount of shows produced. Before this change, though, an event for 2007 was planned.
Wow.
Also noting, guys, too, Heyman was actually relieved of his duties, I believe, the night after on Raw, and would eventually step away but still work for the brand, but not in person, citing political differences between the writing team and Vince McMahon. So there you go. Any closing comments, El, before we finish up?
Well, it is a dumpster of a fire of a match, and it's something I don't really remember fondly because as a person who loved ECW growing up, including the WWE, but ECW was just different. It just felt, just you were watching something a bit like grungier or a bit dirtier. It wasn't polished. It was actually, you could actually see the filth and you actually liked it, which was cool. But then you look at this what we just watched and it was like, yeah, that time's gone. So, yeah, but all in all, it was a good watch.